When Shock Treatment came out in 1981, it failed in the theaters just like its predecessor, Rocky Horror. And just like Rocky Horror, it was the fans who made Shock Treatment alive, which made it what it is today.
My name is Wally Barcel, and I love Shock Treatment. The music is fantastic. Richard O'Brien does a great job at turning a phrase, especially with some of the songs, Look What I Did to My Id. The title alone is very creative.
Hoopla, fellow Shock Treatment fans. My name is Steve Van Meter. I am the cast leader and co-founder of Frankie's Favorite Obsession, the Las Vegas cast of the Rocky Horror Picture Show in the United States. I have been a humongous Shock Treatment fan since I first found out about it in the mid-1990s, thanks to the Rocky Horror Picture Show 15th Anniversary box CD set. The booklet inside had a blurb about Shock Treatment. I had to track it down. I found it on VHS. I found the soundtrack on CD. I was hooked. I watched it religiously every day when I got home from school. We're talking over 20 years ago.
Hoopla, Denton. I just wanted to say one or two words about my favorite movie, Shock Treatment. I first saw Shock Treatment when I was about 14 years old, and I hated it the first time I watched it. But the music really stuck in my head, and the next night I was watching it again, and I absolutely loved it. As you could see, my favorite character was Birchnick, and still is. It's actually my Snapchat name, my Instagram name. Even my family calls me Birchnick. But yeah, even my fiance, that was my test if we were going to really get married. And she loves Shock Treatment. It's her favorite movie now, as well as my future sister-in-law, who actually got angry at us the first time we showed her and said it was absolutely stupid. But the next night she wanted to watch it. So it's something I like to call the Shock Treatment effect, which is a lot of people hate it, but if they give it a second chance, they end up loving it.
My main love of Shock Treatment is the performing of it. I've gotten to perform at many different venues over the years, conventions, and most recently at the BFI 35th anniversary of Shock Treatment. It's an honor when I get to perform in front of Lady Patricia Quinn. She's fabulous, and I'm so grateful every time she remembers my name and remembers the last time she saw me perform.
Hello to you all. My name is Leo, and I'm the head of the fan club of Rocky Horror in Israel for the last 25 years. The first time I saw Shock Treatment was 20 years ago, and it was mind-blowing, and I love it ever since.
I have a 2-year-old son, and he always wants the Shock Treatment soundtrack in the car, and he'll sing along. He loves Shock Treatment, Me of Me, and Little Black Dress, and Lullaby. Those are like his favorite songs.
But just a few years ago, I was able to manage a screening of Shock Treatment with a full shadow cast, and the show was great.
Over the moon about that commercial, matey. Thanks, Bert. I got a good show lined up for us tomorrow night, Ralph.
Oh, you bet, Bert.
Good.
I'm Bill Brennan from the Shock Treatment Fan Club, and we just want to congratulate the Israeli cast on their first ever performance of Shock Treatment. And remember, the sun never sets on those who ride into it. Just gotta keep going.
I started out as a Shock Treatment Brad. And then before one convention, Bill Brennan called my wife up, Ruth Finkwinter, and asked her if she could learn the role of Nation and make a costume. Well, she didn't have time. She had other costume commitments, so I volunteered. For the next month, I spent learning the part and making the costume. And this is it.
Let's hear an F for... And another F for...
And starting something that will grow so big that the whole world will reverberate with it. And wherever our flow, sound, and fight is up, it will relate incomparably this night, this station, and this.
It's very interesting being a director for Shock Treatment. This is actually my first time directing Shock Treatment. This year was definitely the time to like jump in, and I've loved it. It's been so great. California has been an amazing co-director, and we're really like scrubbing down this show and making it as perfect as we possibly can. In the case of this year, we began our audition process and starting up Shock Treatment in May, and we have been working constantly with it ever since May.
It's going to be at the desk if you're running around.
Perfect. The crew blocking script took me 7 hours initially, and then an extra 3 hours for rewrites after I posted it and people are like, that's wrong. And after dress rehearsal, I took another 4 hours for rewrites. I play Frankie in Shock Treatment. Frankie is my all-time favorite character, and I believe that the band are the most important characters in the whole movie.
To a family reunion. Break it out! Break it out! Break it out! Break it out!
Shock Treatment is cinematic history and should be studied in film courses.
Burton is off time. I can't see.
That's exactly what it is.
Bert can't see. He could see the whole time. He just needed his glasses.
Props that we have to make are the Denton letters, the D-E-N-T-O-N in the beginning of the movie, and we also make Marriage Maze and the Farley podium.
Let's put it down. Has everyone stood on the podium that's going to stand on the podium?
Yes.
Would you be taller than me though?
Everything is!
Probably the first question. I like performing Shock Treatment. I think it's something different, and I think that the cast really pulls it together. Also, the songs are way more catchy than Rocky, and it's, I think, a lot more fun to do once a year. And all the props are way cooler.
I get ready to perform Shock Treatment by staring at myself in the mirror for an hour solid and just complimenting about how good I look.
I'm looking at my list of when I come in. Neely just kind of pops in randomly in and out on like all sorts of different sides.
Are you going to write that on your hand the day of the show?
No, I'm just going to keep it in my pocket here. And tolerance for the
And then you push them down.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I did.
Perfect.
Sorry.
I
I like performing shock treatment because it's something different. It's weird, just like Rocky, but we actually discussed this earlier, it's a more sophisticated kind of weird.
You'll find happy hearts and smiling faces.
It's a completely different world than the Rocky Horror world, but it's lots of fun.
I'm logging into Snapchat so everyone can Snapchat. I like to perform shock treatment because it's something different than Rocky, and it's like upbeat and fun. I look fabulous in a black dress.
There you go.
Did you see my whatnot? Can somebody play dual duet so I can get the change?
Oh. Do I like doing shock treatment? Yes. We only do it once a year, and it is the best part of my whole year. Farley Flavors is my absolute favorite character to play. But the first time we did shock treatment, I actually played Nation, and then since then I've played Farley Flavors.
I started performing as Farley Flavors in 2005. I performed as Farley in Las Vegas, Chicago, and West Virginia. And then in 2008 at the Atlantic City Convention, I started performing as Bert Schnick. Bert Schnick has been my character ever since. I tracked down what I think is a pretty fair assessment of the glasses. I have tried to get together all of the costume, including this.
My favorite shock treatment callback line is when they show the picture of Sigmund Freud on Bert's side table, and they're like, why does he have a picture of Sigmund Freud? Why does he have a picture of anything?
I have played Bert once fully last year, once this year, and I was also in the All-Stars.
Is that your lunch or is that Bert's lunch?
That's Bert's apple I spit it.
Oh, okay.
I am Sideburns. I have performed shock treatment 5 times total. Every single time I've performed it, I have been Ralph Hapshat. To get ready for shock treatment, I pretty much just think of the most asshole things that I could do, and then channel that into my Ralph, because he is a huge dick. And I also just put on a smile that hurts my face for 3 hours, and then I know I'm ready.
My favorite shock treatment callback is during looking at an ace. It's the looking at my face part, just because you get to say face fun. Looking at my face! And I don't know, I like the callbacks where you make your voice sound weird because it's funny to me. My favorite shock treatment scene is Dual Duet. I love it. It's my favorite song in the entire movie, and especially this year with Sam the Hobo and Shady Glitter, it's going to be hilarious.
You lost your heart. You lost your cause. You lost your baby when you lost your balls.
Absolutely, hands down, Id. It is my favorite dance that we do. Like, out of Rocky, all the movies we do, it is my absolute favorite. I don't know if part of it's because it's funny that I have a psychology degree, and it's just a hilarious song to me. And I love the dance, because it's simple.
Ruth and I have a growing collection of shock treatment memorabilia, from different costumes that I've worn through performances, posters, quite a few pictures, lobby cards, videos, audio recordings, t-shirts, pins, buttons, and even a towel from the filming of the movie Shock Treatment.
I have tracked down quite a bit of memorabilia, records, VHS, various editions of the soundtrack, Laserdisc, posters, lobby cards, buttons, pins, patches, you name it.
So that's about everything I want to say, and how great this movie's been, and hopefully more people see it because it's the greatest movie ever made.
Shock treatment means quite a bit to me. It's so much different from Rocky Horror, yet it's so much of the same. It has all of the great things that I love about Richard O'Brien and Patricia Quinn, Little Nell, or Nell Campbell. I absolutely love Cliff DeYoung and Jessica Harper as Brad and Janet.
To Richard O'Brien, the cast, and the crew, thank you for bringing shock treatment into my life and so many other fans around this world. Without you, we would not have this movie that we love so much.
That's all, and remember, the sun never sets on those who ride into it.